Youorns. Greetings, fellow Watford fans. Omar here, and it's time for the Orns Tuesday Focus on Sheffield Wednesday versus Watford. That takes place at Hillsborough on Wednesday, no less, the final day of January of 2024. And already we've come to the end of the month of January. Gosh, unbelievable. And Watford looking to maintain their unbeaten run away from home. I believe it's 7 consecutive away games now without defeat. Watford looking to stretch that against the Sheffield Wednesday side that have been lodged in the bottom 3 or 4 for the better part of the entire season in the Championship. Watford returning to Championship game after their FA Cup game against Southampton just a few days ago, a game that they really should have won. Watford will be hoping to put things right against this Wednesday side, a side that gave Watford some trouble the last time they played in the Championship. Watford struggled and huffed and puffed in a game where they were second best against the Wednesday side. They finally got the victory over a 1-0 scoreline, a late goal from Asprilla that helped give Watford all 3 points in that 1-0 victory. But Sheffield United, I should say Sheffield Wednesday, don't dare confuse those two Sheffields. But Sheffield Wednesday looking to get a win under their new head coach. And we'll see if they get one against the Watford side that really must be aware and alert to a very revved up Wednesday. They're going to be very difficult, I think, to play against in this game because they're going to come out pretty strong, I think. So Watford are going to have to look out for what I think will be a potential banana skin game. This is the one that Watford will want to win and not take for granted against a Wednesday side who I think are going to be very difficult to break down at home. We will see how it goes. Watford will have some of their players back. Certainly, Ken Sema is expected to play this game. Kone will be back in the game. He had a cramp situation, but that's been dealt with and is fine. TDB will return as well. Precautionary measures kept him out of the game against Southampton just the other day, but he shall return as well. And Ngakia, not too far away from returning, nor too far away is Kayembe, who we have missed over the last few games as well. I expect Jake Livermore to be back in the lineup as well. You probably expect what we've seen throughout the season. Watford with a 4-3-3 lineup, it looks like I think it's going to be. And I would imagine that Rajovic will get the start. Bio got the start on Sunday, so that probably would mean that Rajovic gets the start up top in this game. Emmanuel Dennis coming off the bench, I would expect there. But we will see about that after what happened on Sunday with Dennis. We'll see if he even starts the game, but I don't expect he will. Martin's had a very good game on Sunday, so I expect him to start. And Asprilla probably will start as well. Those are probably what your front three will look like. And then you'll have bench players like Hurtado, Bio will come off the bench, and etc., etc., etc. But Watford are going to have to play this game the way they played a lot of their away games, coming out, no nonsense, looking to play well and consolidate well, get the early goal here, and do what they did so very well on Sunday, which is manage the game very well. I thought that the defensive structure was very solid. I'd like Matty Pollock to start in that back four as well. If you can have him starting alongside Wesley Hood like he did the other day, I think you've got to do that. Porteous needs to sit on the bench where he has been for the last few games. And Ciaralta, who I actually thought played well in central defensive midfield, probably will be back on the bench if Livermore starts. I think that's a safe bet there as well. Kone was excellent in the game before he had to come off the other day, but I expect Kone to be back starting, as I've said, in this one against Sheffield Wednesday. Watford have to get off to a good start here, get a goal early, and then consolidate. Manage out the phases of the game that you did so well against Southampton until, of course, that very last few minutes where they didn't. But I think if Watford score first in this game, they can take the crowd out of it at Hillsborough and then build upon what they have and consolidate, score some more goals. But again, manage out the next 10 to 15 minutes of the game after you score. They did this so well the other day, did Watford. And I think that's down largely to Matty Pollock and to Wes Hook, who I thought were really good calming influences over that back four. Jamal Lewis will have to play better in this game against Wednesday than he did in the game against Southampton. He, of course, having been out after being out injured for several days, several games. Did not play well against Southampton. I expect he'll have an improved performance in this game against Sheffield Wednesday. So Watford on the last day of January, looking to continue their good run. It's been a very good run for Watford, and I hope that it does continue. I expect it will, with transfer deadline day looming very large very soon. This has been the YouOrns Tuesday Focus.